mwaka ukianza kulikuwa na project that will drop that alikuwa a part of, na kwa hiyo project ukireview nilisema how alifanya a brilliant work therein as well. Najukumbuki ni project gani alikuwa a part of. I know, fraud. This is the person you've been missing. This is your king.
Hakuna cha subliminal hapa, sio kwa particular. What you wish you were is what we are. Kila mara kushock the culture, jadisha how deep you are, how sick you are.
Sanaa kwa Sanaa EP reviews. Karibu sana to another EP review. Once again, welcome. And if you're watching this na umeona tuko kwa venues different throughout the year, we are back. He is back. Najua umemiss, najua umemuitisha kwa comment section. Nimechoka with the requests. Amerudi. You can now miss Roger kidogo. Then possibly in a month or so mnihate. Tunapeleka roller coaster. Roller coaster. Mwasumwe kwa DMs na comments kuuliza yo, mlipeleka wapi the main person? How? Shukran sana for being here. As the video inasema tuko hapa for a new project, the latest EP from Waithaka inaitwa Home Alone. Hii ni follow up to his EP iliyotoka last year, 80s Delicacy, which kama the EP that we've just reviewed ya Kinoti, Green Room, hii ilikuwa pia kwa list zetu. Our top 10. It is Delicacy ilikuwa kwa our list za top 10 EPs of 2022, a video that you should watch. Waithaka kuna number of projects under his name, but this is a follow up, another EP to kile alitoa mwaka uliopita. Tukifanyanga hizi reviews, our criteria in aspects tatu: production and musicality, concept na idea, na the content and themes of a project. Sijuli filaji kuhusu this one, and something that amekuwa akifanya ni ukicompare Black 2541, I think that's how it inaitwa, na Odes to Queens, hizo alikuwa na vocalists. The last two projects ametoa zimekuwa purely instrumental. Ulifilaje kuhusu Home Alone? Na nipo alikuwa na ngoma inaitwa Alone.
Kinoti. Home Alone on first listen kwanza coming off 80s Delicacy, vile nilishiki Waithaka ametoa an EP, nilikuwa very excited. Sa nikiplay on the first listen, nikisikiza like niliangalia sikuangalia the who he has on the EP, but niliangalia the length, nikaona about 22 minutes. So I was like, this seems to be like a very short EP. So on first listen, nili feel ilikuwa a tad long, like the songs felt long, but not in a bad way. Like nili kama I could savor the song. Like nilikuwa na feel hii wimbo ishi, but I'm not complaining. Yeah. And then and as I'm listening here, the first listen nasikia it's very guitar heavy. And then I check ameficha nani?
The master.
And then why it sounds very guitar heavy, because ile it is Delicacy was very widely sampled. In terms of the sound,
it was just programmed instrumentation.
Like akuwa na ile kaka vile guitar kapi viko very heavy,
live instrumentation. Because he easily ni Waithaka and Benjamin Kabaseke.
Definitely. Sasa with that in mind, sasa hadi nikienda sasa after kucheki Benjamin ako hapo hivyo, ikabidi sasa hata nikisikiza niangalie the song titles. I don't know how people like how they do it, but like the song titles are so apt. It's insane. It's insane, man. Like kaya nishike mkono nikisikiza, like it's the second time, like na video hata subsequent listens, and then sasa vile nilikuwa sema on the first listen nilikuwa na feel it was like the songs were long. So on subsequent listens kwa feel inaisha haraka sana, like inaisha haraka sana. It's a very short and sweet EP. Unaweza feel the love ile iko, ile napenda sana coffee donuts and cigarettes. Iko na a boom bap feel. Hizo kuna like kuna vile ikianza kuna kicks fulani zina carry through. Napenda vile Dodge kuna part fulani like Dodge Benjamin Kabaseke.
Nasema.
Ni vile tu siwezi sema na mdomo. Anaipeleka. And at church una feel enyewe like there's a certain mood iliweza kunieka like nili feel mazi na vile kabla kwenda church mazi. Like yo
welcome. Kana Benja asante
mazejo. Put the fear.
Mesaidia ukafiri.
Itafia man. Niko na feel this is such a road trip EP. It's very calm. Even kwa na feel niko na feel ile to me ile nilifeel kwa the most lively ilikuwa coffee cigarettes and
donuts and cigarettes.
Coffee donuts and cigarettes. Na at hiyo pia ilikuwa very chill. It's like it's a very nitakusema chill hop lakini there's no hop there. Like there's barely any hop. It's definitely going to make an appearance, Mazi.
Yeah,
it's definitely going to make an appearance.
The first one of this batch that umesema. When our top 5 EPs of
at least I tutafanya 10
of 2022 za media. Yeah, we had 5. Na EPs ni kibao.
Like it tumefanya to 10. The number of work that has
EPs ni kibao.
The second half.
Haitakuwa kumeka 10. Itakuwa easy. There's so many projects.
Yeah.
Na feel looking at 80s Delicacy of this one. Listening to the sound ina feel nika Waithaka ameendelea from place aliachia, and it feels like really a sequel and a follow-up and a connected part to the previous one, because sometimes artists wakifanya some projects inaweza kuwa ni completely different from what walikuwa create previously, ama sounds that ziko pale ziko very far off from what walikuwa do. But listening to this one, Sanaa, his drum choices, they are very soul inspired and soul influenced. Sanaa 80s soul, and you can feel that through the entire song. So based on the drums, and since 80s Delicacy ilikuwa heavy on the drums, ilikuwa pia na a lot of synths and kulikuwa na vocal samples, so just looking at that, but mostly for the drum choices nilipata that kind of feeling and idea ya sentiment ya continuation from that previous project. It is rightfully it's a laid back EP, it's a chilled project, ina fit those kind of settings when you want to listen to such a project that imetulia, it's instrumental. So even if possibly kama you're working, you can very many settings that inaweza favor such a project, na iko chilled. The idea of Home Alone unaweza feel in the production and the combination, because nilifanya review ya Home Alone kwa muziki ya wiki 2.0, one of the videos, nilikuwa nasema hiyo blend ya programmed instrumentation from Waithaka na Benjamin Kabaseke zimemeld beautifully. So through the entire project you get to hear that, and it's truly a collaboration. See, nimeambia Kabaseke cheza kwa chorus peke yake, then mimi niko na verse, then cheza kwa chorus tena, or zikuwa na one verse hapa. Very collaborative.
True.
And they wanna share the efforts together, and you can hear it in the music, and the arrangements really zimepangwa meticulously. The direction of the music, where Benja ana play, where they choose to distort a riff. I think on the opening song towards the end they play a distortion, inafanya sound rock. Umeongelea dodge towards the end, kuna riff that Benja anacheza. I think it happened pia kwa Coffee Donuts and Cigarettes, and these moments kwa arrangements na the compositions give the project so much life, yet at the same time ni very chilled and very calm. A project that ukisikiza inakupatia that relaxed feeling, and ina communicate, ina convey your idea ya home Alone, and the title track is one of the songs here ambazo zina stand out. But the point you're getting to at church, the level tu ikipanda, and they take it home really really amazingly, which it's the longest song kwa the project. And by then umesikiza drums za Waithaka, umesikiza his colorful synth lines. Kwanza kuna kwa Dodge and kwa Home Alone, they sounded really really beautiful. And kwanza kwa Dodge ilikuwa very very playful. So hizi ni aspects of the musicality that you enjoy. And then when also Benja does his thing, skilled musician. Hapa once again anaprove tu skill yake, and na feeling sound different for him. If you watch him live and the kind of artists that he plays with, this is sound you play sana. You play na different kind of musicians. But napenda hizo ile aliingia na Waithaka na kwa world ya Waithaka na akaplay, lakini bado kulikuwa na personality yake. Na nimesema music that you play and the musicians he plays mostly with. Mwaka ukianza kulikuwa na project that he'll drop that alikuwa a part of, na kwa hiyo project ukireview nilisema how alifanya a brilliant work therein as well. Najukumbuki ni project gani alikuwa a part of. I know, fraud. This is the person you've been missing. This is your king.
Wait, remember when you have the whole of Google to remember for you?
Ikukumbushe basi. Ikukumbushe.
We are busy shooting. You're busy shooting. I don't Google, I love shooting.
Najua pia huyu ujika listen. Ilikuwa kwa nini? Alikuwa kwa Savage Level. Aliplay a lot kwa Savage Level. A lot kwa Savage Level. Alifanya a brilliant job. Here, a project that's sonically on a different spectrum, and it still sounds amazing. So gripes that nilikuwa nazo, I think kwa Dodge kuna everything else was fine, just the hi-hat, the choice of hi-hats sikufeel zili meld with the rest of the drums and the snaps and the claps and the entire soundscape. Then at church, the drum choices nilifeel the major drum kick ilikuwa a bit bare. Inge some sprinkling and some flourishing, inge sound better. But apart from that, an enjoyable listen, relaxing, chilled. And that is Home Alone by Waithaka na Benjamin Kabaseke. Walikushikilia mkono vizuri. They took you to church. Took you to church.
And made me feel comfortable being home.
You were feeling otherwise?
Eh? I made me more comfortable. More comfortable.
And Waithaka is good at making his instrumental projects. So this one, this Delicacy ni enjoyable kusikiza selection yake ya sound na arrangements zake. Kama umeisikiza kwa comment section, tuambie your thoughts kuhusu Home Alone. Hivi kama kulikuwa na any connection to the movie?
Sikuweza kama kulikuwa nayo, msikuiget.
Shukran lakini kwa kutazama Waithaka. Kama una watch na tuambie kama kulikuwa na any connection, ama all that we've said is accurate.
Nazi.
Because we really do this. Shukran sana kwa watch and for taking the time. Like the video, tafadhali, let's cheat the algorithm. Tafadhali pia also subscribe kama huja subscribe bado. Tuko almost kufika 700 subscribers. So do subscribe and do the Lord's work. You'll make us comfortable. Shukran sana for your time.